Hi, I'm Regie Cabico. I am a poet, theater artist, and arts educator, and I'm really thrilled to share some poems with you. Uh, I remember Poets House as a place where I cut my teeth as a teaching artist through an incredible program called Poetry in the Branches. And through Poetry in the Branches, I was able to teach after school workshops for youth in all five boroughs. I also remember Nicole Bornesnay, a young poet who's now a theater artist, and her mom, who is a poet, writing poems with me. And it was at that time that I learned what it is when students write together and when we share our poems together. I'm feeling a little Frank O'Hara-esque New York. Greetings from Washington, D.C. So I'm going to read a poem by Drew Pisarra from the book Infinity Standing Up, published by Capturing Fire Press, and that is a press in D.C. And the poem is called Sonnet Gazillion, and my set is a little love poem, so I think we need love at this time more than ever. Sonnet Gazillion by Drew Pisarra. Does anyone else find it funny or queer that the god of love is an infant, a chubby trickster toddler with a pair of wings, a pesky airborne brat who can't or won't stop shooting those countless arrows from the sky? Arrows that rain down on us from on high in numbers too great to count. None of us will escape. Not one of us will really try, for each of us wishes, not so secretly, that some well-aimed shaft will pierce our hearts, or if it misses that, grazes our ass. Cupid likes to laugh in the deadpan face of propriety. Does anyone else find Eros funny? And the next two poems that I will share are love poems. Um, I do have a boyfriend. It just took a pandemic for me to find love. So I'm going to share my love poem. It's called Arboretum. It's nice to be led across a meadow by a guy you're smitten by, and he smitten by you. And you both stumble on lilac land, and you realize love is a bit like lilac land. You just never expected to get there till you smell the lilacs together. And this last poem is a love poem for New York. It's a love poem to the world. And so it's called Missing the Whitney Biennial Reading. I feel like a canceled Broadway show, a chorus boy who stopped their debut on the Great White Way because of COVID. CT. I will wear my leopard two-piece and high heels in my living room, watch my tribe read the poems on a live stream instead, sit fever fatigued on the leather sofa, seeing the painted fingernails of a soot-covered hand over rubble. A Ukrainian makeup artist recognizes the polish. From quarantine, I will prance about my tiny living room and celebrate that I, too, once pounded the pavements of Alphabet City in search of an open mic. You could live off $7 an hour cash back then. Red beans and yellow rice were $3 at the Chinese takeouts. How blessed to not be dead. How blessed to be remembered from afar. How blessed to be able to breathe through an unstuffed nostril.